More countries will follow the UK's lead and quit the EU if Brussels continues to take member states for granted, a Polish MEP has warned. And with the Brexit transition period coming to an end on December 31, Professor Zdzisław Krasnodębski said he and many of his colleagues fully understood Britain's reasons for quitting the bloc. Professor Krasnodębski, a member of the European Conservatives and Reformists group and the head of the ECR's EU Reform Working Group, said the bloc was at a dangerous crossroads. He told Express, "We now have this pandemic crisis which also makes weaker states weaker and stronger ones stronger. I think in many cases Brussels has been struggling to exert pressure on member states." Highlighting dissatisfaction within Italy, he warned, Salvini was very critical of the EU's immigration policy but also the euro, and some political scientists have said it will be the next country which will leave the Union because of the eurozone, but it was controlled by the change of government. Nevertheless, he stressed the importance of wide-ranging reforms to counter the tendency towards centralization. Professor Krasnodębski acknowledged the way the bloc had developed, and the push for an ever-closer union, had been a catalyst for Brexit. He said, "I always thought that the reasons for Brexit was not just a sudden decision of the British people but also due to the internal problems and evolution of the EU. We regret, of course, that our British colleagues left. The official line of the Parliament is that Michel Barnier is negotiating on behalf of the whole Union, all the countries and all states. But I can say in my personal opinion and for us in Parliament, partnership with Britain is important." Professor Krasnodębski said he could see a great amount of rationality in British determination not to be bound by EU regulations after the end of the year. The level playing field argument was also used as an excuse for defending EU interests, he suggested.